A very good morning to all those watching us now. Welcome to our daily meditation on the book, our bread for 365 days. Yes, today's Wednesday, the 12th day of July of this current year. And every morning we are coming to meditate on the book, our bread for 365 days. So let us go to the meditation of this morning on day 12 of July, also day 193 of this current year. And the title of our meditation this morning is Stand Firm. Stand firm. Opening quotes to the book of 2 Chronicles chapter 15 verse 7. Just for your understanding before we continue, the book of Chronicles, they are the story of the kings of Israel. Some of them written by scribes, people who attended to the king and wrote important things which were used for history, a chronological history of the king's life. Some of them stories also written by some scribes who were from outside, but mostly from those within the palace. So chronicles means time, things which happen within a timeline. Okay, so let us carry on now. 2 Chronicles chapter 15 from verse 7. But you be strong, and do not let your hand be weak, for your work shall be rewarded. This is God's promise for you, not only for today, but for as long as you remain faithful to Him. Yes, for as long as you remain faithful to Him. That's for how long? A partnership with God requires action from our side. And the ultimate proof of trust is faithfulness. That's how it works in marriage, and that's how it works in a relationship with God. You have to remain true to this commitment and keep your word. This is the attitude expected from both parties in a covenant. God promises to be true to His word, and He expects us to strive to keep our word. Be strong, stand firm in this faith. In this pact, God guarantees that your work will be rewarded, your efforts will be rewarded, even if it seems too difficult, even if the battle seems too hard, even if the world turns against you. Be strong. Don't let your hands be weak. Keep on working. Don't be discouraged. Don't listen to negative voices, the voice of evil. Don't listen to people who say they want the best for you, but are against your beliefs. Hold firm to the promise. The reward is greater than you think. Highlight for today: don't be discouraged. Stand firm and keep doing what you know is right. You know, when Gideon was met by the angel of God, Gideon was quite negative. Gideon belittled himself at least 2 times. My family is the poorest. I am the smallest in my father's house. I can't deliver Israel. Only if all God wanted was your strength. There were people stronger than Gideon, surely, but they failed. There were people who battled against the Midianites, the Amalekites at Mount Tabor. One of them, or 2 of them at least, were Gideon's brothers, son of his own mother. They died. They were brave. They went to war, but they died. Gideon, nonetheless, was called by God, not because he was strong, but because he was weak. God knows of our disadvantage. In the battle for a job, God knows of your disadvantage. In the battle for you to find success in this world, God knows your disadvantages. He knows mine. He knows my disabilities. God knows my weakness. And He chose me not because I was without them, but because of them, so I may never take glory to myself. God called Gideon, but Gideon could not believe in himself. For the situation to change, there was a need for sacrifice and for inner change, an exchange of spirit. Starting this Friday in the whole night video, we're going to be praying for that to happen. The exchange of spirit. Prepare yourself. It's going to be an amazing experience, an opportunity for you to come to the altar and say, God, you asked me for this, and I brought exactly what you asked for on the altar. I have not withheld. And God will not withhold the change which is to take place. All right, so stop doubting yourself. Stand firm. Keep doing what's right. Don't worry about what people think or say, or even what you think of your own self. If that's belittling, look at yourself from God's perspective. And from God's perspective, all things are possible. All right, friends. Well, that's it. I'll see you later on. You still have time to make it for our 10 o'clock service. It's 9:20 plus. Now you can still make time for our service, depending on where you live. But if you can't make it 10, we still have a service at 4 p.m. and our main service at 6:30 p.m. But do not keep away. On the 17th day of the fasting of Daniel, join us to seek for God, to seek for His direction, and who knows, a new beginning. And you will have the understanding of what we are going to do for this night video. Okay, make sure you are in the church so you can take part and get this essence from the kingdom of heavens. God bless. I'll see you later. Vinaka.